Hello everyone. So this is a sample size of one RTI. This was purchased from RTI. This is a Vetterli rifle with the Carcano conversion. It's about 150 years old, and for about 150 years old, it's in pretty decent shape. I looked at the bore, and the bore is pretty much shot out, especially towards the muzzle end. Um, I was hoping for something a little bit better. I didn't pay any type of hand select fee. Right there is that this little cap is missing. Not too big of a deal, but the cap is missing on the rear side adjustment. And you can see this one is dated 1874, if we can get it to focus. That stock's in decent shape. And other than the bore being blown out, and that one piece right there missing, it's in pretty good shape. It's got all the hardware. I was able to completely disassemble this. That's in one of my other videos as well. I was a little worried that the barrel bands wouldn't come off, but they did. Anyway, there is the Italian Vetterli Carcano conversion from RTI. I picked this one up for $300 as soon as I did. The price on the website went from $300 to $350. So that's probably what you'll be paying now. And then this does fall out on its own. This is kind of a hokey setup. If you don't know anything about this, this is what actually keeps the bolt in. And you're supposed to move this right there to get that pin to come out. And then you can take the bolt out. And what this is supposed to do is you're supposed to turn it like that. And it kind of, you can see how it keeps it from popping out. You can see the little recessed piece in there that needs to come out. So when you twist this over, it kind of blocks that opening and keeps that pin in there. However, this is very loose. So it just kind of slides back and forth and doesn't do that great of a job at retaining that pin in there. However, it is what it is. It's 150 years old, and most people usually keep something like this as a wall hanger and never fire it because this thing was converted 3 times over. I am going to try to fire it. I'm actually on the quest to make some type of black powder round for the Carcano. Because I don't have H4895, which is, from what I understand, one of the only safe powders that you can reduce to 60% for these things. So, I'm going to try some black powder Carcano cartridges. And I'm actually going to try them first in a cavalry carbine to see if there's enough pressure there to get the bullet to clear the bore. And if that is successful, then I may try it with this thing. You can see this has got an extremely long barrel, and we want to make sure that the bullet clears that and we don't get a squib. We want to make sure that we have enough pressure to drive that bullet all the way down. This thing being practically a smooth bore towards the end, I think I shouldn't have an issue, but you never know. Anyway, there it is. Thought I'd share with you guys. I don't know what the rest of them look like. It looks like he's only got about 13 left in stock. But again, he wants more money for them. So, and there's probably better, even on his website that you can get for $350. I'm just not that familiar with some of the vintage stuff that he has. For some reason, I purchased this. I guess it was all the Carcanos that I bought. I figured I'd get a Vetterli too, and then I ended up purchasing a full-size Carcano from him as well. Anyway, hopefully you like this video and it shed some light onto another another gun from RTI and whether they're decent quality or not. So you guys can judge accordingly. One other thing on this one, I noticed that you can see right there, that magazine is kind of swelled out, and it was actually swelled out a little more, and all I did was, when I was cleaning it, I took this off and I kind of just stepped on it, put my body weight on it, and I got it about that far. So I'm thinking if I do it right and I get a couple of like a block of wood in here and maybe a block of wood on this side and this side, and then sandwich that all in between a vise, it would straighten this out completely. But we'll see. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed again. So, there it is. Have a good one.